Hello mga kababayan, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Laruan ni Obi-Wan. The accessories that this figure comes with are actually just 3 handsets. So the first handset that we have is the one that is attached to the figure right now out of packaging. That's going to be the ball hands or the fist hands. The second set of hands that this figure has on right now would be the web shooting hands. The third handset is going to be the wall-crawling hands. Since this is the Symbiote Spider-Man, we only have 2 general colors for these figures. Of course, it's going to be black and white. So I'm happy to say that as for the black area, actually the black is of uniform color. We don't have any variations. No part of the black body parts are shinier than the other. So it's all matte black all around. Even on the fingertips, it's matte black. As for the white parts, that's going to be the painted areas. Of course, we have the Spider-Man logo on the front torso and on the back torso. We also the web shooters would also be painted white, but there is a variation as to the shape of the web shooters. In the box, it's going to be more pyramidal, but with the actual one that is on the product, it's going to be rectangular. So the thing that also we really watch about would be the white paint on the eye sockets. So are those eye sockets nicely painted? And I could say they are nicely painted, so we don't have any paint splashes or blemishes on the eye sockets of this figure. As for the white parts, let's take a closer look. So of course, when we are going to post this action figure, so the white parts are also painted underneath. So even if we really do ridiculous poses with these action figures, there's not going to be a break in the design on the Spider-Man logo. So even on the back, we could see that it is nice painted still underneath, and on the back of the shoulders, as you could see, the design, once you move the butterfly joints this way farther from the back, we could see that the Spider-Man the legs of the logo still reaches to the inner workings of the butterfly joints. So this Symbiote Spider-Man action figure is based on the retro Spider-Man that came after the Pizza Spider-Man action figure. So really great mold. As for the proportions on the body, it comes after that retro Spider-Man. So just in black and white. So as for posability, a really great posability on the figure. So the things that are really different, we don't have any articulation on the waistline wherein we could move or rotate the waistline. We don't have that. The ab crunch is going to be on the lower waistline, and the rotation and the bending would be on the diaphragm area. So, and the way when this body part really moves, when you rotate it or move it around, it really is nicely articulated, nice, smooth as butter. But once you take this figure out of packaging, the areas that you need to subject to heat, of course, would be these are the arms on the figure, the arms and the legs. But as for the body area, the torso, no need to apply heat on this area over here because it is nicely articulated right out of the box. So it's just going to be the appendages on this figure, the arms and the legs, which needs to be subjected to heat. As for the arms, as you could see, it is not a pinless system, but it would have been really great if this retro Spider-Man, symbiote Spider-Man were pinless. So just imagine if those joints were pinless, those knees were pinless, it would really be a nice flawless figure. Color is great, just uniform black. The white is nice and a little bit glossy, as you could see, but not to a point that you'll be afraid that because it is way too glossy, the paint is just too thick, that when you move the figure around, especially on the waistline, that we're going to have paint chips. So the white painted areas on this figure, the paint is just nice and thin, so once you move the figure around, actually no need to worry about ruining the paint, especially when you take hold of the eyes. Those are really big white eye sockets that sometimes when you hold on to the head area, you're really going to hit those eyes with your fingers, but it's okay. I've been playing with this figure for quite some time now, and it is really nicely articulated and the paint has held on. So if you could really just find this figure, I've been searching for this figure since it has been announced, and it had showed up in the internet and on several Target websites, but it really took time for me to really secure one for my personal collection and for this channel. So I bid you good luck in your hunt for this action figure. If you could find him easy, good for you, lucky you. But for those who are still in the hunt for this action figure, I really sympathize with you guys, and I hope that you're going to get your copy soon. As these, I have observed that majority of the places that I've really gone to already have the other retro Spider-Man action figures on board, except for this one. So I just found it this afternoon. After 6 stores, only one store I went through had this one on board. So just enough of the talk, let's get through the photos and video shots so we could enjoy posing this figure. So once again, this is your Larani Obi-Wan reminding you to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you on the next review.